This is breaking news.
I'm Bradley Warren joining you right now with breaking news. This out of Ada County. We have just learned that Chad Daybell has been sentenced to death in the triple murder case against him. I want to take you into the courtroom right now. Thank you from one courthouse to another as we take a live look right now from the Upper East Side, Trump Tower. We are waiting for the former president to make his move into Lower Manhattan as we watch for the start of the deliberation, this for the jury, which will begin at 10 a.m. Eastern. We want to bring in Bozeman's only live morning reporter right now, Alex McCollum, on the pass. Alex, you drove up the pass for people leaving Livingston today heading into Bozeman or vice versa heading to Billings. What's it look like right now? I hear Tim over there laughing. Tim, we've got a lot going on this weekend. I've got Lisa watching this morning from right here in Spokane. She posted on my Facebook, and Sheila DePaulo is joining us as well. So for Sheila and Lisa, who might be looking to plant, Tim, we got that Manitou sale, the plant sale. You said the morning's going to be the best time.
It is. We have some showers.
Time is running out here more locally for those affected by the Gray and Oregon Road fire. This to apply for aid. You've got until tomorrow at 3 p.m. to submit your application to FEMA or the Small Business Administration. The application is going to help you get either temporary housing, help with repairs or replacement to your home, or child care expenses. Business owners can also apply for a loan of up to $2 million not covered by insurance. After officials recounted, the new numbers are available right now. We're learning 3,870 people, or 49.9%, voted yes, and 3,879 voted no. If you're doing the math, that is a 9-vote difference, meaning it has narrowly failed. Morning, you guys. Okay, I got to show you this. We got an interesting donation at the Connect Center this morning. Our friend Mark over at David's Pizza was watching and said, I'm coming over to feed the volunteer. I'm giving this to you. That's all for you. I mean,
I'm excited for them.
I am too. I'm a little jealous. I did 10 years of Catholic school, and Fridays off would have been pretty cool. Nonstop Locals Alex McCollum doesn't get a Friday off, though. Joins us now live. Alex, talk to us about what the kids are saying about this. This is in the 59th 100th block of Lindgey Street when the suspect fired a gun and then threatened a tow truck driver who was trying to... Elton County wants you to check your mail here real quickly. This is because notices for the 2024-2025 jury term has been sent out. Welcome back, Montana. Nice to see you. We got a lot to talk about right now. Montana is playing a huge role when it comes to the way the general election is shaping up. And it has to do with people from Montana being big players in the game. Politico says Brock Lawrence will decide which states that the NRSC is going to spend its money on to ultimately support Republicans to win back the majority in the Senate. Jack, do you see that stop sign behind you?
Yeah, there's a stop sign behind. No. Hold on.
All right,
no.
2, 1, go, Jack, go! All right, we're getting ready to take a break. Jack Marshall's putting his running skills to the test, though I do think the students over at Helena High are definitely doing a much better and faster job than Jack Marshall. All right, thank you for being with us, Jack. Good time. We're taking a break. We'll be right back. Big conversation. We want to give you all sides of it. There are other criminal cases, other cases that the former president has to answer to. This will play a factor now that he's convicted in those because he now has a criminal record. So that could change the sentencing on other cases moving forward. But when it sits towards the conversation to the presidency, he could very much so still win and be the president. The only way that's not going to happen, the only way Donald Trump is not the president, is if at the convention he is not nominated as the nominee. But it does not look like that will happen.
And again,
all right, we'll come back to the conversation pertaining to weather in a moment, but right now we turn back to the breaking news that we continue to follow. The suspect at the center of that hours-long standoff who allegedly shot a sergeant in Sheridan, Wyoming, is now dead, and the Wyoming Department of Criminal Investigation is taking the lead this morning. We are going to bring you team coverage right now. Nonstop Locals' Ren Wasworth joins us live from Sheridan and has spent the day working alongside law enforcement yesterday, learning about the investigation, and will bring us a live report in a moment. Now, we also have into the newsroom right now. Richard Brooks has been sentenced to 5 years of probation and $700,000 in restitution after defrauding investors in Hamilton and in Billings. In a hearing in Washington, D.C., U.S. Senator John Tester slammed Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin on the Biden administration's failure to secure the southern border.
Look, I've repeatedly called upon.
Case in point, pretty quickly following Rosendale's announcement, Senator Daines released a statement saying that Tim Sheehy was the better candidate to beat Jon Tester. Daines wants to win. Daines wants a majority in the Senate so that his agenda can win, which is why he is supporting Tim Sheehy, whom he says has the best chance of defeating Montana's lone Democrat. In my exclusive first interview with Congressman Rosendale, after he made his announcement, I asked him about not having the support of Senator Daines or other top Republicans. And he told me, to him, it means nothing.
I go to the voters in the Flathead. I go to the voters in the Bitterroot. I
want to share some information that I just got into the newsroom from Northwestern Energy. They tell us overnight they have been working around the clock to get power restored to more than 4,200 customers that have been affected by yesterday's outages. We saw some pretty significant snow, wind, and rain cause some problems. It looks like right now they're saying a lot of those people have power back. All right, months of speculation settled. Matt Rosendale is in the race for the U.S. Senate. He joins Tim Sheehy in what is promised to be a compelling battle in the Republican primary for the chance to face off against Democrat Jon Tester. Take a listen.
I have to get more votes this time. That's how we're going to win, Bradley. That's the short answer.
In the Great Falls area right now, if you have thoughts about a future transportation project in the region, listen up, because right now the city is hosting an open house this on Thursday to discuss the long-range transportation program.
Yes.
Morning, guys.
Too full of spirit.
Say hello back to the people in Montana. We've got the Grizzly Marching Band. We've got the cheerleaders. We've got a third anchor this morning. Monty, how's it going?
Anything to say?
Anything to add? I don't think we put batteries in his microphone.
Missoula FWP trapped and euthanized 3 black bears in the Missoula area that were responsible for repeated conflicts in neighborhoods. Those conflicts began last fall and then started picking up first thing this spring. Are just learning that there was pretty big bipartisan movement when it comes to passing the aid package in the House of Representatives. $95 billion in total being passed this morning to support Israel, Ukraine, and Taiwan. I want to take you live right now to the House floor as we are tracking the results of the vote that just took place. So what took place, we'll do a little civics lessons here, was an open vote for debate. So the rule was passed on the House floor, and what that essentially does is open up the ability to have the conversation that you're watching right now. Once they've decided conversation can close on this piece of legislation, they will then move into the formal voting. So right now, all we've seen is a procedural vote to have the conversation on whether or not we should approve $95 billion in foreign aid.